As the pandemic still rages on, municipality infrastructure is so important to just continuing bettering all of our communities. And we have a great team here that takes care of bridges, culverts, buildings, whatever you want it to be. And I'm happy to have Chris Thibert here, our Director of Engineering. Chris, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So I got to ask you, how have you guys been doing during these very interesting times in our community, province, and the whole world for that matter?
Yeah, exactly. No, we've been doing great. The municipality has been taking strong initiative to make sure that our staff are safe and healthy by allowing the working from home policy to be commenced, and a lot of our staff are now have the ability to work remotely and do a great job. Have all the tools and all the software available to do their job from home, where they could be safe. Occasionally, staff go into the office still to kind of keep up on their workload, as long as we're encouraging social distancing and making sure that everyone's checking in and following all the proper health and safety protocols. It's very much appreciated. It's been business as usual in the engineering world. We're very, very busy. We have a lot of work planned for 2021. We had a very busy year in 2020 as well, because the infrastructure is still there. We still need to maintain it and keep it up, and we're happy to do so.
Absolutely. It's got to be really difficult to pick all the projects, obviously, especially during a pandemic, and with the budget just now finalized, and, okay, this bridge is being fixed. This road pothole that's been here for 2 years is getting fixed. But as a team as a whole, how difficult is to prioritize every project with the money that you have allocated in your budget?
Oh, exactly. That's why something called our asset management planning tools and technology and prioritization is so very important. It is something that we categorize all of our municipal assets with condition assessments, condition ratings. We go out and we monitor the infrastructure out there, and we put together plans to present to council about how we're going to be addressing our infrastructure over the coming years with the budget that we have. And of course, you can then put in any kind of budget shortfalls or any additional budget that we receive, either through grants or funding opportunities, and it shows what we can tackle and how much more we can actually achieve with that money. So everything from our bridges and our ongoing inspections that we have to do every year to our road investigation, we're making sure that we're staying on top of our infrastructure and presenting these plans to council and the public as well.
That's great. I know it's not easy to, especially figure out again, but you have the money for it, which is great. Now your next big bridge construction is in the works, actually, which is the 3rd Street Bridge, which just started on Monday, May the 3rd. It's been a long time need there. Last time we saw the 5th Street Bridge done. We saw the Perry Kyle Drive Bridge done. These are all great historic bridges that have definitely held their time, but obviously they need to be retrofitted and prepared so they can last another 20 years. What kind of thought from, basically picking the contractor group to do it, basically picking out the plan, how much thought goes into this from an engineering point of view?
Well, of course, all of our major bridges, or all of our 890 bridges throughout Chatham-Kent, we put, of course, a lot of effort into it from an engineering standpoint. Of course, with our super span structures going over the Thames River here in Chatham, there's a lot more effort required from an engineering standpoint. We retain an engineering consulting firm to come and take a look and make sure that does the bridge have to be fully replaced, or can it be rehabilitated? Is there any members of the bridge or any components of the bridge that can actually be salvaged and retained, and not only to save money, but also to kind of help with the lifespan as well? And very similar to the 5th Street Bridge, the 3rd Street Bridge, we did determine that the piers and the abutments are in still fair condition, and we only are therefore replacing the deck with this project, and we're going to be completely ripping off the deck and replacing the deck with a new steel I-beams and concrete structure. It's going to be a lot wider deck with wider vehicle lanes, wider sidewalks. Illuminations could be provided with this project as well in the form of LED lighting in the actual guide rails and on the outside of the bridge too, to kind of help with the visualization and improve the safety for pedestrians as well. So when we're looking at these structures and now replacing the deck with this new technology and this new material, it will provide that longer life that we're looking for without having to spend so much money for a full replacement of the structure. So this project did come in at about 14 million, and we did have 10 million that came from the federal gas tax transfer as well, so which we're very appreciative of.
Yeah, that seems like it'll save us a bit of money. I know every citizen looks and goes, "Oh, bridge is out. How long is this going to take?" And there are step-by-step instructions. And one of the most recent news articles said a portion of the bridge may be open by the end of the year, but weather might take a factor. Something may go wrong with some of the materials. But we appreciate everything that you and your team are doing, which segues to my next question is, how long you've been in the job? What's one of your favorite things about being the director of engineering for the municipality at Chatham-Kent?
Thank you. Yeah, I've actually been with Chatham-Kent now for just over 4 years. I did start off as the manager of engineering, and then soon became the director shortly after. And it's been an absolutely amazing time here. I do love my job. The one thing that keeps me going, that I am forever grateful for, is my team. We have a very strong and passionate, dedicated team in the engineering department of technologists, as well as administration staff and my management team. That team that we have just to address all of our infrastructure projects and all of our needs and all of the work that we have, and kind of keep everyone going as well. We're very, very positive. We remain positive, and that's really the best part, is just the team atmosphere that we have in Chatham-Kent, of course, specifically with the engineering department for me, but the entire municipality. We have a great organization, a great executive management team as well, and very, very grateful for that.
It's all positive info. And then within the 4 years since you've seen the role, I've seen a lot of improvements just for infrastructure. You could go to one of our outlying cities and say, oh, their potholes aren't as good. I don't think my car has at least hit a pothole since the last 4 years. So we got to thank you and your team for what you do. In a year that we've seen a lot of hardships endured, especially in our little neck of the woods, there have been a lot of sad stories. So let's try and turn this negative into a positive, which is what I like to try and do in these interviews. Any good news stories that you'd like to share with you from you and your team within the past year?
Oh no, really, it's just that the best news story is that with this whole crazy pandemic that we've been faced with here, and working throughout this pandemic, it's just being able to continue to keep up the infrastructure improvements and stay positive, and make sure that our infrastructure isn't failing or having any concerns or crashing as a result. Staying on top of that and making sure that we're all safe and healthy. The number one most important part of my role is making sure that my team is safe and healthy on the job site, as well as throughout this time, and giving that ability again to work from home and maintain social distancing and whatnot has been able to allow me to achieve that goal. So that's been definitely the most positive, is ensuring that everyone within our team has been strong and healthy and business as usual.
Yeah, health and safety is the biggest factor, especially in any type of engineering project. So we got to thank for what you and your team are doing out there, and all the future infrastructure projects to the municipality. Thanks again for Chris for joining me. Is there anything else you'd like to add as we wrap up?
No, if anything, it's just I really want to thank the community and all of Chatham-Kent, the residents. We are anticipating a very, very busy 2021 season here. We have a lot of exciting projects on the go. We have a website that we encourage the public to visit, which is www.chatham-kent.ca/constructionprojects. On that website, you will see a list of all of our active projects, as well as some inactive projects, so that you understand a project that took place and that it's still not within a warranty timeframe kind of window. But what we really want to do is public engagement, really ensure that the public is aware of these projects, is aware of what's going on in their community, and they have all the information that they need to hopefully answer all their questions as well, including contact information. Please call 311. Our customer service center is more than happy to help out and provide you with that information that you're looking for. And we appreciate the cooperation from the community. We respect everyone's cooperation in ensuring that our project sites are kept safe, kept clear of any activity. Please let the contractors have their space to do their projects and do their work. And we're very thankful again for the funding that we received throughout the year, and all the project work that we have anticipated for this year.
Great. I'll put the links down below right here, just so anyone, if they missed it, they can check out the website for all the upcoming construction projects, and 311 as well for our customer service reps that will be happy to help any inquiries or get you to the right person that has the right answer for those. So thanks again for your time, Chris, there, and hope you stay safe as we continue pushing forward.
Thank you, and same to you.